We had a big thunderstorm this morning and I thought I wasn't going to be able to go down to the river. But now the sun is shining, and even though it's windy, I'm going to go see how much it's dropped and whether I can find some new gravel. Come along! So many beautiful rocks. Yes, it's very, very covered with silt, but that's okay. I know how to look for agates in the silt, and it's a beach. Hooray! Smells like a stinky river down here. But it sure is nice to see these rocks again. I found this rock up the beach a little ways, and I'm just kind of fascinated by it looks like silica mixed in with some other darker mineral, and looks like it's kind of dotted through there, so it made me very curious about what it might look like inside. Since the beach is all covered with silt, I figured I might as well wade in the part of the water that is that's still shallow. Some of it is actually kind of cleared off, and I have hopes that I might be able to find something cool. One thing that shows up really, really clearly under the water are red rocks, so it's always really easy to find a nice jasper. Here's a nice little piece of petrified wood. This is quite fascinating. A jasp agate, I guess. I'm going to take that home because the colors in there are pretty spectacular. So, yay. Well, this underwater hunting is not doing very well for me. It's partly because the water is cloudy, it's partly because there's silt on the rocks, it's partly because I'm wearing my sunglasses. I'm just not spotting the stuff that I know is there. So I'm going to go back to the beach here pretty soon and see if I can spice things up a little bit. Isn't that pretty? Kava is so happy that the water is shallow. If I were recording this in real time, I do believe that you would all be very, very bored, because a lot of what I do is spend time turning rocks over with my feet, taking a look at them, deciding they're not worth keeping, and tossing them away. So you only get to see the successes, but there are many, many failures that go into that. Just so you know. This one probably is what I call a milk agate, which means that it is sort of not clear. It's kind of milky. Other people call them mud agates. Oh, it's not even that. This is a piece of chert. Huh. That's kind of cool. Not cool enough to haul home, but it's cool. It'll be there once the river drops for somebody else to pick it up. Well, I'm not having very much luck with agates today, but holy cow, look at this chunk of petrified wood. That is super awesome. Oh, it's too super muddy. Come on, little guy. Get the mud off so we can see how pretty you are. Look at that. That is a chunk. Very cool. You know, sometimes the river just decides what it's going to give me. Today, apparently, it's petrified wood. My gosh, look at this. Look at this. That is super cool. Ooh, muddy, 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 muddy. Oh no, mud. I should have gone with the gravel. Okay, back up on the shore. My feet sank into the mud up to my ankles, so that's fun. There's a lot of suspended silt, and that means mud. But right here is a nice little bank of gravel. We'll go on that instead. Get all the mud off my shoes. Yay! So, I've been wondering if part of the reason I'm not finding agates is because I'm wearing my sunglasses, because every time I wear my sunglasses, I seem to have a low agate day. And I don't know if it's cause and effect or just happens to be how it worked. But as soon as I took my sunglasses off, I found at least this little one. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my regular glasses with me, so I can't see a thing if I don't have them on. Oh well. Well, it's definitely partly the sunglasses, because if I had them on and looked at this, it didn't look like an agate. And if I had them off, it was pretty clearly chalcedony at least. Here's another one that I would have overlooked with my sunglasses on, but I had to take them off to look. And these are both pretty dark, but they are agates, and I'm going to take them in my little backpack because I don't have very many agates in my backpack right now. That's an interesting little piece. And a little bitty chunk of petrified wood. Is this what I'm hoping it is? It looks like it probably is a piece of agate, but it's pretty dirty and my glasses are tricking me. Yep, I'd say yes. I just put my foot down on this one, or I probably would have walked right over it. Let's take a look. Oh yes, agatized wood. Well, I came back to the beach I was on, and I'm trying to go over some of the stuff that is washed off with my anti-agate glasses off. And while this one isn't an agate that I want to keep, I'm headed in the right direction. Still not much in the way of agates, but woohoo! Look at that jasper. Loving that. This isn't a Montana agate, which is what we're mostly looking for, but I bet it has some really pretty patterns in it, so let's take a look. Yes, ma'am. What do you think about that? We'll take it. Hi again, everybody. That was kind of a short and not terribly productive hunt, so I decided to include some what's inside slabbing at the end of this. And one of the things that I've been trying to do with this channel is to show people not just, you know, how they look in the wild, but how beautiful they are inside as well. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. Since we didn't find very many agates, I'm featuring a few things that I have found in other videos and cutting them up. This one is a Montana agate, obviously. We're going to slice it and see what's inside. Wow, this one I picked up over on the beach there. I had no idea it had green in it as well. I was just interested because it had this red and then it has actual crystals in here. My goodness, what an interesting stone. This looks interesting. I wonder what it is. Oh no, it's another piece of awesome jasper that I have to take home. Wow, look at that. Okay, I just picked this up out of the water, hoping against hope that it wasn't something cool because I didn't want to carry it. And look at the lines in this jasper. Just imagine what that's going to look like once it's slabbed. If you want to support this channel financially and get something awesome in return, check out my Etsy store. I have the link down below in the description, and I am trying very hard to kind of cycle through both small stones and slabs and even some jewelry. So, Facebook. The Facebook page, Look What I Found! Exclamation point, is a new page that I am helping administrate. It's by Theo Kellison. It's for anybody who wants to share cool stuff that they found. A lot of times people on YouTube want to share something and we can't share the photos in the comments. So go to Look What I Found! Exclamation point on Facebook. Also linked down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourself. This is Kate from KatyDid. Keep on doing.